I was 45 and I'm a fireman, but I also worked in the building trade, so I was, I could say, workaholic. I worked most of the time, 5-6 days a week, and I've got 3 young children. Well, not so well now, but when I was first diagnosed, my youngest was 15, and the other 2, I think 10 and 6. Right at the beginning of the journey, I didn't know. I just thought I was having a mole removed. It was nothing more than that. I had no reason to suspect it was anything more than that. So when my wife was with me as well, and when she said, that it was malignant, I was speechless, really, a bit taken aback. I didn't really know what it meant. It didn't really sink in at the time. It was part good news, part bad news. There was no further spread around the site of the mole, but they did find that the lymph node that was tested, that it was malignant as well. So that led to the next stage of then having to have a groin dissection where all the lymph nodes in my left groin were all removed. Because I had the groin dissection on this leg, one of the side effects I was told about was lymphedema. I may have the fluid build up. When the drains are removed, I could get lymphedema, which would be the build up of fluid. Knowing that, I almost thought or realised that I did have it, and my picture of my leg was like an elephant's leg compared to this leg. And I knew it wasn't, but that's all I could see. I could see this leg was just huge, like some big swollen thing, and I had to do something about it, or and that things would never be right. So it was very hard to get over that stage. When I got over that period, I was on like watching weight scans every 3 months, CT scans every 3 months, and I progressed without any change for over a year, maybe to 18 months. And then on a routine CT scan, it picked up on some metastasis to the lymph nodes in my corneal region, my chest region. And that's when it was decided that I'd be a candidate for immunotherapy. But it got to a stage where it was too toxic for me, so I had to stop the treatment. It was decided that I'd have to stop the immunotherapy. But at that point, when I had to stop the immunotherapy, I'd already had 2 CT scans, and they shown that the immunotherapy he had worked because I was having stable scans. There was no further spread, no growth. So that was a good thing. So I continued for a while, again, back to watching weight where I had no spread. But on a routine CT scan in July, it picked up a metastasis to my brain. And on further scan and the MRI scan, it picked up that it was one solitary metastasis to my brain. And for that, I was recommended that I could have gamma knife surgery, or SRS, targeted radiotherapy, however you want to call it. And I had that in Bristol Gamma Knife Centre at the end of August. The result of that will determine if there is any future treatment needed. But on the flip side, it will also determine whether I can return to work fully. And so that's why it's such a big important date, because I'll always have scans that won't change the fact that I'll have a scan in 3 months' time, and then I'll have another scan, and I'll be seen by dermatology in 3 months' time, or I'll be seen by rheumatology in 3 months' time. So that's still ongoing, but it's just important for the reasons of maybe returning to work, getting some more structure, routine back into my daily routine in life. So that's more important, I think. Maybe my close friends know about it, but they don't necessarily see the scars day to day. So it's good to have it out there. I think it's good. It's good for everybody that's doing it. I think it is a good feeling. I think like more people should do it.